It was a rainy Tuesday afternoon in New York City. Fifth Avenue buzzed with umbrellas and designer heels splashing through puddles. People rushed between boutiques that sparkled Nike jewelry boxes. Behind every glass door, attendants in tailored uniforms stood with polite smiles and sharp eyes, ready to judge whether you belonged. Outside one such boutique, La Rue, a luxury fashion brand catering to ultra-wealthy clientele, a man stood quietly, slightly drenched, wearing a plain black hoodie, jeans, and no bodyguards in sight. He looked ordinary. What no one knew was that this man was Jeff Bezos. No press, no assistant, no announcement. He was there alone, curious about a rare limited edition watch that had just been released. He had read about it online, thought maybe he'd buy it for his pilot. Or maybe he just wanted to walk somewhere without being treated like a god. But the doorman had other ideas. "Sir," he said, not even making eye contact, "this store is by appointment only." Jeff raised an eyebrow. "I understand, but I just wanted to take a look." "I'm sorry, sir," the doorman catching. "We don't let you walk ins. Try somewhere else." Raindrops clung to the billionaire's eyebrows. He nodded slowly. "Sure, I'll try somewhere else," he said calmly. He turned, walked a few steps, he pulled out his phone. Bezos wasn't angry, not visibly, but he wasn't used to being judged by his hoodie either. This wasn't about a watch anymore. This was about principle. He called David Caro, his chief of acquisitions. "David," he said, "how hard would it be to buy a building on Fifth Avenue?" There was a pause. "Oh, depends. Which one?" "The one I'm standing in front of." Within minutes, his team was activated. Calls were made. Lawyers summoned. The building that housed La Rue, a historic retail property worth over $85 mil, lhe basn't for sale. But everything had a price. Exactly 7 days later, Marcela Dupont, the regional manager of La Rue, was in her office sipping espresso when her assistant burst in. "There's a man with a legal team, e a letter from the building's new owner." Marcela blinked. "The what?" 10 minutes later, she was reading a letter signed by none other than Jeffrey P. Bezos. It stated, "As of this morning, I am the legal owner of the property known as 729 Fifth Avenue. I believe in freedom of commerce, and therefore will not evict any tenant. However, I reserve the right to be a customer in my own building." Attached was a note for the boutique's doorman. Scene 4, the return. The following Friday, the boutique's doors opened wide. This Timmy, the man in the black hoodie, walked in freely. The staff straightened nervously, some pretending not to notice, others panicking under their breath. The manager, Marcela, rushed forward, her voice shaky. "Mr. Bezos, we had no idea." Jeff raised a hand with a gentle smile. "It's okay," he said. "I'm not to cause trouble." He walked directly to the display case with the watch he originally came to see. The clerk behind the counter nearly fumbled it trying to open the case for him. "I'll take it," Jeff said. As he was handed the receipt, he added, "Also raise this guy's salary," nodding toward the youngest clerk in the room. He looked me in the eye and smiled when I walked in. "That's rare." The clerk's jaw dropped. The next morning, a video went viral on social media. A luxury boutique, a hoodie, a quiet billionaire, a building purchased because of a denied entry. In the caption, "Never judge a book by its hoodie." Jeff never commented publicly, but the building was renamed 3 months later. A simple black plaque at the entrance now reads, "The Bezos Building respect is always in fashion." And from that day on, Laro never turned away another walkie, because you never know who is on the other side of the door, or what they might own by morning.